Good morning. It is Wednesday. It is CBSN Minnesota Morning Update time. I'm Jason DeRusha. It's good to be with you. I hope you're having a nice day. Yesterday was so great outside. Today's going to be pretty great as well. Take a look at the forecast. Yeah. Keywords right there at 4 p.m. Not humid. Yep. High of 80 degrees. Maybe 82 today. The next days, that's when things kind of go bananas. It's going to be 87 tomorrow. Still, Riley says not super humid tomorrow. But Friday things change, and it looks like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday will all be in the 90s. All right, get ready for it. It's mowing the lawn without a shirt on season, although for some of you, it's always mowing the lawn without a shirt on season. Cover that up. Okay, let's talk about this. Home prices have been going crazy, right? Not enough houses on the market, lots of demand, but that frenzy has largely escaped the super luxury home segment. And, you know, I think we're all just fascinated by this. New York Post featured the most expensive home on the market in Minnesota right now, a $15 million private island lair on Lake Minnetonka with an underground car wash entry. This is Cam Deleby's home. He is the owner of Crave and a number of other restaurants. That island on Lake Minnetonka features that elevator, a movie room, 2 different wine rooms, 19,000 square feet. Unbelievable. Luxury homes are selling like crazy now, sitting on the market for an average of 60 days. Which is very fast for homes that are over $1 million because there are only so many people able to pony up for something like that. So here's our question to you. It's a day to dream. If you had a luxury home, or if you could turn your home into a luxury home, what extravagant amenity would you add? The 8-car garage with a car wash is pretty sick. Is it a movie room? Is it a wine room? Is it something that we haven't even thought of? What is the extravagant amenity that you would add to your home? Addie, our floor director, said Scrooge McDuck money pit, just to kind of store all your cash. Leave a comment on the Facebook page, the WCCO TV Facebook page. We'll read through a couple of those in just a minute. Want to update you on mask mandates because today we expect the mayor of St. Paul to sign an order that would lift St. Paul's mask mandate today, just one day after Minneapolis. A little bit of intercity squabbling here. Minneapolis made the announcement yesterday saying nearly 79% of residents have at least one dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. They said 3 of the 5 zip codes that have heavy minority populations are at 55% vaccination. And they said that's pretty good, right? So these mandates have been in place for more than a year. Still need a mask in schools, hospitals, buses, planes as well by a federal mandate. A local business can do whatever they want, so some restaurants might still have it or stores or whatever. But St. Paul, you're looking at pictures of St. Paul, and the mayor said in a statement basically that Minneapolis forced his hand, that St. Paul had not hit the metrics they were hoping to hit. He didn't say what those metrics were. Perhaps we'll learn more about that today. But he said it just doesn't work to have one city in the Twin Cities under a mask mandate. So it will go in St. Paul. We are seeing a slow return to our downtowns as more people are going back to the office. And that's affecting businesses in the Skyway in a positive way. The first of 3 return to the office waves has just begun. Downtown Council says 300 restaurants and retail businesses are open in downtown Minneapolis. And this is Sushi Takatsu. It's in the Skyway, the Baker Center, and they say they're seeing an uptick in sales.
Even last week, we probably were doing, I'd say maybe 120, 130 orders. So it's certainly picking up instead of just sitting around waiting for people to walk by. Now we've got a line again, and people are starting to notice, which is great. Makes the line even longer.
Said earlier in the pandemic that sushi place was essentially only serving like construction workers and the rare person that came in the office. They would work all day and maybe sell 50 orders at, if that. Oof, brutal. Other dates to kind of watch, and let's bear in mind this is Minnesota in the summer. People don't like to work under normal circumstances in the summer in the office. But July 5th and then the day after Labor Day, that's going to be a key day. Also this summer, news for the Minnesota Orchestra. June concerts will go on as promised, kind of with the lower capacity safety protocols, because they already set it up and that's how it's going to be. But events in July and August will reflect the current guidelines, which pretty much means open her up, fill it up, more people can attend in person, and the orchestra will no longer be live streaming online. So that'll be fun. Boy, it'd be great to get into Orchestra Hall. World's largest meat supplier coming back online today. They say they made significant progress against a ransomware attack. We do have a plant, a JBS plant in Worthington. We are told some of the shifts will be canceled there today. But the bigger issue here is under investigation by the FBI, by the White House, the company telling the White House that they believe the attack came from a criminal organization likely based in Russia. So basically, hackers take over your system and say, give us money. We don't know if JBS paid or what exactly happened, but we saw this with the pipeline, the gas pipeline that crippled the East Coast and the Southeast, and now pork producers. What will the next company that is targeted by hackers looking to get a ransom be? It is a good time to be in digital cybersecurity, that is for sure. This video from California going viral. Look at the mother bear and some cubs kind of walking on this wall near a home. Now here come the dogs to bark at the bear, and the bear takes a swat. And then here comes a teenage girl. Do not mess with a teenage girl. You think you're afraid of a bear? You ever tried dealing with a teenager? This teenager runs in, shoves the bear, scoops up the dogs, back to the house. Don't try this at home, but pretty effective. Probably save those dogs. Adrenaline sometimes takes over. You wonder if this would have been the well thought out course of action. Perhaps not, but crazy video. Wow. A lot of Minnesotans, myself included, got a taste of the State Fair over the weekend. But when we tried to pin down the State Fair and say, all right, you did your kickoff to the fair, you had 10,000 people, kind of a nice deal. Is the fair happening? They don't want to answer these tough questions yet, do they? Kickoff to summer at the fair was a huge success, huge. 10,000 people out there for each session. They had 2 sessions a day. Yeah, lots of vendors. Not the full fair. But when we asked, all right, so this worked. There are no restrictions. Are we having a full-size fair?
What it's going to look like, we just can't say. We're absolutely planning. We're planning for a ton of different scenarios, but, you know, can't say 100%.
They could say. They could. Come on. Organizers say they'll make an announcement soon. We'll see you at the fairgrounds starting August 26. Mark it down. I guarantee it. There will be a full state fair, and there will be no restrictions. Amazon just announced the dates for this year's Prime Day. Are you looking to save 17 cents on a Band-Aid? Are you looking for a special super Prime deal on something that you didn't really need, but now you bought because it's 14% off? June 21st and 22nd are the days for you. And guess what? Amazon wants you to know there are some deals you can get right now. This year's event will have more than 2 million deals. 6 of them will be good. Walmart says it's expanding its hours after reducing them during the pandemic starting this Saturday. Most stores will open from 6 in the morning until 11 at night. Starting July 3rd, most of the pharmacies and vision centers will return to pre-pandemic hours. So sort of kind of getting back to normal when you see some of those hours coming back. I hesitate on this story. Should we give this attention? Should we not? Is this a real story? No, it's a grab for publicity. Ham Lake, PETA thinks it should be renamed Yam Lake because it's more pig positive. The city is called Ham Lake because settlers looked at the actual lake in that town and said, you know what that looks like? Looks like a ham. PETA disagrees. They put a yam over Ham Lake. Said, no, we think it looks more like a yam. PETA said they'd pay for new signs and send over candied yams for the entire town if the mayor agrees. But we haven't heard from the mayor yet. And perhaps the mayor's smarter than us and just decided to ignore it. It's funny. You have to say. Is it newsworthy? No. Is it funny? It's kind of funny. Yeah. Buffalo needs to rename White Bear Lake. Got to get rid of that. Christian Cordero pointed out that Apple Valley, you are in the clear. Let's get to our talker today. We're talking about luxury homes. We have seen luxury home, the number of $1 million plus homes in the Midwest sold in February, double compared to last year. So what would you want? What amenity? Joanna, beautiful wood panel library, built-in bookcases. Oh, I love those. Those library ladders that kind of on wheels to reach the upper shelves. Oh, that would be cool. What a great place to sit around. I like this, Diana. I did a story once on a house for sale on Lake of the Isles that had an arboretum with all the plants. A solarium is what they called it. Great for the soul. Totally agree. Thanks, Diana. Here's Todd, a secret entrance. Oh, yes! Secret entrance behind a bookcase with fire poles going down to a bat cave. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. I saw a video the other day of a kitchen with a center island, and you shove the countertop, revealing a staircase that takes you down to like a wine cellar. Like, that would be cool. Thanks, Todd. Good idea. Annette, an exercise room. Yep. A wonderful master bedroom with a walk-in closet. Beautiful master bathroom with a soaker tub. I think his and her closets would be cool. Although in our house, our guest bedroom, my wife has annexed that closet because, in fairness, most of our closet, I think I have about 2/3 of it. A lot of suits. Paul says, add on a large 4-season water park pool area for all the kids and grandkids. That would be cool. Nice water slide in there. I like it, Paul. Good idea. Here's Cindy, a room for live performances. Yes. Another story I did. I would love to keep doing these kind of like crazy dream home stories, but one that we did last year had a stage. Had lights, a full sound system, and it was big music aficionado. And that home is back on the market again, I think. Someone moved in and only lived there for about a year. These are all in the $5 million plus range. Must be nice. Must be nice. What would I like for a full luxury feature in my home? Probably like to replace the chipped tile in my kid's bathroom. That would be a nice luxury feature for, you know what I would want. I would love a wine cellar. Right now it's just in my storage room. That works too. Thanks for watching. Hey, great to have you with us on this Wednesday. Hope you have a nice day. We'll be back here again tomorrow, same time on the CBSN Minnesota Morning Update. Have a great one.